Hello! Welcome to Majesty's Deco, where we imagine and create. Please remember to subscribe. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm so excited. I'm going to make this Ottoman. I had this frame made by my local carpenter. You can make it by yourself, but I decided to have it made because it's just a lot of woodwork that I don't love doing. Then using a ruler and a marker pen, I will mark where I want my tufts to be. This solely depends on you. You can place your tufts wherever you want, depending on how you want the final look to have. So I will just mark the places where I want my holes to be on the wood. After marking, I will make points where I want them to be. So where I am making the two dots, that's where I want my tufts to be. Then I will use my drill to just drill holes through the wood. As you can see in my design, I want the pattern to be diagonal, so the holes will be where you can see the red dots. Then I will use my drill machine to just drill holes through the wood. So now I'm going to take my foam sheet. Okay, I will use the measurements of the side of the frame to just cut out my foam, and I needed 2-inch foam for this, but as you can see, what I have here is 1-inch foam, so I'm going to use 2 layers of this. So I'm just going to take the length of the sides of my frame, and I will cut my foam according to those measurements. So after I've had the foam cut, I have those 2 pieces. So I will use my contact adhesive. Make sure you use glue that is firm enough to hold your foam sheet together. So in my case, I will use the contact glue. Then I will just apply the glue on my wood. Then I will then take my foam sheets and place them on top and let it dry. After making the first layer, remember I told you I need 2-inch foam, and my foam, as you can see, is 1 inch. So I'm going to go a second round with my foam again. So that's what I have after going through all around. Okay, then okay, I have this needle that it's a tufting needle. Make sure you use a needle that it's long enough. So I will use this needle to just mark where my holes are. Remember the holes we made using the drill on the wood in the first place. So I will take my needle, long enough needle, and just make it go through the holes. So that will help me to mark the foam where the holes are. Then on the top sides of the foam, I'll just make a small mark to help me note where the holes are on top of the foam. Okay, so after marking, that's what I have. I will do the same thing on top. Mark on the wood where my tufts will be using my drill gun. Make holes. Again, I will place a piece of foam sheet on top. Yeah, that's it. So guys, after I had put this foam on top. Remember this is 1-inch foam. So I realized the density of this foam isn't good enough, because this Ottoman will be used for sitting, and having this low density foam, when I sat on it, I realized it's not comfortable. So I had to get a larger foam. So I got this 2-inch foam, as you can see, the black one. and I had to put it on top of the 1-inch foam so that my Ottoman will be more comfortable. Okay, so I just cut the edges to give it a smooth finish, to avoid those sharp edges. So yeah guys, that's what I have already done. Okay, I've already done with the foam work. Now I'm remaining with just the fabric work. So on remember this piece that I put on top, I had to do the tufts, to mark the tufts again. So I marked the tufts as you can see there, but okay, I ended changing up the design. Finally, at the end of the design, I decided not to put tufts on top. I decided to just have a smooth surface, so you can just have a flat surface on top so that someone can sit on. So you can decide what you want. You can decide to put tufts, you can decide not to put tufts. It all depends with what you want. Okay, next I'm going to take wording using the same glue I used in the first place, contact glue. I'm going to just put my wording all around the Ottoman. This will give the Ottoman smoother finish. You can also skip this, but though I will recommend you have the wording because it will give you Ottoman a much neater look. So guys, I have my wording all over the Ottoman. Then I will transfer the holes, the tufting holes, so that they are visible. Then I will use this fabric. I will just drape the fabric over the Ottoman. Oh, I love this fabric. It has a very beautiful print. Okay, so I will just drape the fabric on top here. Then I'm going to use these nails, a hammer, and some washers. I got this in my hardware. You can get this like in any hardware. Okay guys, so I'm going to start from the sides. I'm going to start from one side. I will pull the fabric. Okay, I will take my nail, just to make sure that where you're putting the nail there is a piece of wood below. Make sure you have a washer below the nail. Then using a hammer you just get the nail through the wood. That will give you the tufts. Make sure that you hammer the nail so that it goes deep enough to give you a deep tuft. So I will just do this all through the fabric. That is one side done, as you can see. You realize that at the corners you will have so much excess fabric. So first thing is you will have to cut the excess fabric. You will cut a rectangle so that it is flat. Just cut out the excess fabric at the corners. And then you will now make a neat fold at the corner. You start with any side you want so that they overlap. Make sure they overlap at the corners. So you will put one side under, you will tuck one side under, then make a fold using the other piece from the other side neatly. You make a neat fold so that it overlaps. Then you can just use glue. Okay, you can use glue. In my case, I used contact glue to make this. You can also use a hot glue gun to do this. So you just make a neat fold on one side. Then you will apply glue and stick it down. This will give you a neat finish at the corners. So that's how you will finish your corners. And then you'll just repeat what I did to all the sides of the Ottoman. Then after finishing all the sides, this is what I have. Now I have to finish up the bottom. I will use a staple gun. You can also use tack nails. So I will just take my excess fabric. Make sure you cut out the excess fabric so that you don't have a lot of fabric gathering there. Just take your excess fabric and you tack it under the wood. And using a staple gun, you staple all through. So I will do this all around the Ottoman. And that's it, guys. This is what I have at the end. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed, remember to subscribe. Please subscribe. Remember to share and like all our videos. Please stay updated for our next video. See you next time. Bye bye. Love you. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe so that you get notified when we post our next video. See you next time. Bye.